Yeah, basically, oh boy, can't do anything anymore. So I'm done shuffling, and the first card is Beneath the Veil of Sophia, create, activate your DNA. So this is so perfect. And why is this perfect? It's because the Church of Union Sunday sermons are a creation. There's supposed to be a co-creation, okay? For everyone, with everyone who considers themselves a unionist and wants to be a part of it. No one's kept out. No one's left out. No one's ostracized. The God in no one is ignored. And it says create, activate your DNA. They go hand in hand. I was just talking to Dan about this the other day. I told him that after a certain point in time, you can't just endlessly take in information and never get a chance to create with it. Okay? And although everyone has the ability to do blogs and YouTube channels, create art, whatever they're called to do, write, whatever, the Church of Union Sunday sermons every Sunday are supposed to be where everyone, all of the unionists get together and co-create it every week. But it doesn't feel like that's happening. I see the same people in sermons for years, as if there's no new blood at all. That's not okay with me. There's so many people who would want to be involved, including myself and Dan, that are purposely being excluded. And so even though we're still ascending, it's at a much slower pace because we don't get to be a part of what should be the most advanced and amazing co-creative process that takes place on the planet at all, and therefore the whole universe. You can't shove someone in a corner with the teachings and the classes and tell them good luck. It doesn't work that way. And what's so dumb to me is that so many of the Church of Union sermons last fall spoke to this. Lisi literally said in one of the sermons last fall that you can't be in a corner isolated and just do your mirror exercising and watch classes. You need community. And yet, God's trying to test Church of Union through me, through Dan, probably through other people that I'm not even aware of that exist. I don't know everything going on. I'm not omnipotent. But I do know what's trying to come through me. There could be a new song every week. Is there someone actually watching me right now? Hello. This is a rant. So if you're interested in watching me rant, yep, goodbye. It's okay. I don't have, like I said, I don't have an outlet right now. I don't have an outlet. So I take in the teaching and then what? I have to create with it. And like I said, everyone can make their own YouTube videos. They can write books. They can make blogs. But there is so much interest in this church and this movement that we could have a Church of Union in every major city on the planet already. That could already be in the works, happening or done. I'm not kidding. There's so much stagnation going on with the Church of Union that I can't even bring myself to watch service much anymore. It's sad. It's sad. The next card is Climb the Spiral Ladder One Step at a Time, the Shaman's Celestial Journey. What's disappointing about this is that I want to see everyone's step. Who wants to share it anyway? I want to see everyone's step. We don't just want to see everyone at the top. You know, there's that saying, to lift others up, you must first stand on higher ground. But everyone pretty much is standing on higher ground compared to somebody else. And so if we're all climbing one step at a time, then why can't we share from whichever step we're on, is my question. Next is Glastonbury Phoenix, arise from the ashes of despair. Well, I've been trying to. And that's what's so disappointing, is I've been wanting to share my story for so long. And it feels like everyone just wants to repress and oppress me and what I want to share. And so it doesn't get to come out in a very pretty manner. It's just coming out like randomly and pretty much chaotically, and like it's not very like neat, is what I'm trying to say. I have so much to share, but not the proper support and outlet to share with, that my awarenesses are coming out really messy and kind of all over the freaking place. And I'm not blaming the Church of Union, but I've been sending emails to so many people from COU for a year, for basically an entire year. And I've received no response except to tell me to seek professional help. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. But, seek a wise elder. The whole planet called Jeff and Shalia to the planet. We all wanted help. And I don't understand why my requests for support and help are being denied and ignored for this long. This is really bad. And it's not normal. It's not okay. It's not acceptable for me to be requesting and requiring support for this long, and for those requests of support to go unanswered. It's not funny. It's not a joke. It's not something to be disregarded. This is serious. I am a child of God too. I matter too. My story matters too. I'm not even saying that I should be giving a sermon. I'm not even saying that I need to be included in Sunday service. What about after church tea time, though? Can't I make a meme or something? Can't I work with an ascension coach? Can't I share some of what my MAP healing experiences have been like in the MAP forum? Why are people being banned when they need help and support the most? And what really ticks me off the most is the fact that when I was the CEO, actually, no, I wasn't CEO yet. When I was executive vice president and business manager, no, I was business manager. I set up something called exit counseling for people who wanted to leave Twin Flames Universe, to help them work through whatever it was that was causing them to want to leave. And it was a free service. And I was not even offered that when I was banned. No one asked me if I wanted to stay or go. No one asked me if I was in MAP. No one asked me, like, if there was something deeper going on or if I was okay. It was just, you're an atheist, you're bargaining, we're removing you, goodbye, don't talk to anyone, you're done for a lifetime. Come on. So my voice is being squashed. And that's why I keep fighting to be heard. Now, do I think it's appropriate that I have to fight this much to be heard? Oh my gosh, no. This is the most inappropriate thing that I could ever possibly have imagined ever happening. It's so wildly inappropriate that I literally sometimes feel like I'm losing my mind. Like I'm literally going insane, but I know that I'm not. I know that there's a reason I feel so strongly. I know that there's a reason my alarm bells are going off. I know that there's a reason my gut is telling me to keep going and keep speaking up. I know there's a reason that I don't want to be quiet about any of this. This isn't funny. This is not funny. It's not a joke. And it's time for my emails and questions to be responded to. I do deserve to work with an ascension coach. I do deserve to be back in the community. And if everyone doesn't want me in there, I at least deserve to know why. What's the reason? Is my personality too strong for you? What is the reason? Do you know what I'm saying? I can't do this anymore. There's something so off with the online Church of Union, and something's been off for quite some time. Like really off. Where like exceptions are being made for some people that would never be made for me or for Dan. Dan and I got judged so strictly and harshly, and then everyone else in the community was judged like not at all for the same exact stuff. Sorry, not really. Sorry that we're bringing stuff up for the church to move through. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. I would love to just move on with my life. There is no moving on from something you care about. There isn't. Not really. And the last thing I want to say is that if you're going to ignore my godly idea for no more bans, then stop banning women and only ban men, because women are social creatures by design. Men are too, but I am telling you the difference between how I'm handling this and how Dan's handling this. So different. So different. It's time to fucking listen to people who have God flowing through them. This whole movement is supposed to be everyone is the Christ. Not just Jeff and Shalia, and not just Jeff and Shalia and their little teacher's pets. I've been called a teacher's pet before. I don't care. It's okay to be one if that's what you're called to be. But everybody's the Christ. That's the whole point. It's the whole point. Hashtag All Saints. Hashtag Church Meets World. Hashtag No More Bans. I have had enough of this. This was supposed to happen a year ago. No good leader lets this much God and leadership energy go unaddressed, unlooked at, unworked with. No one does this. Love doesn't act like this. And you need to use the word ego, because it does exist even if it's not real. You have to talk about it. So that you know you have one. You have one to purify out of yourself. Doesn't mean it's real. But we all still love the movie Monsters, Inc., don't we? It's safe to talk about this shit. I can't handle this amount of disrespect. I can't handle it. No one could. No one would. I've got to go.